Hello everyone, my name is Brian Pawl with Mezcla Socials Dance.
Y yo soy Claudia Pawl de Mezcla Socials Dance también. Queremos invitarlos al Festival del Rancho que va a ser en Anderson Ranch este 16 de septiembre de la 1 a las 5 de la tarde. Es completamente gratis, tiene actividades para la familia, tendremos comida, danza, habrá diferentes maneras de participar, de ver entretenimiento y de disfrutar el rancho en completo que está hermosísimo. Y a todos ustedes les va a gustar.
Today we're going to give you 3 tips on improving your dancing and preparing you for the Festival del Rancho at Anderson Ranch. And we'll also do a quick demo on bachata.
One of the best ways to enjoy dancing is by making sure you have connection with your partner. So connection comes from the way that you are holding each other. Holding each other makes a big difference whether you are able to take a step to the side, forward and back, or if you are kind of missing each other and collapsing and bumping into each other. So to be ready for this festival, I really want to encourage you to remember that connection also creates space so that we can have fun and move together as a unit. That makes it so much more fun and so much more enjoyable. This is how we can create spins and then steps that can go the same direction, but we can still move as a unit.
Very nice. The other thing I would point out would probably be the hips. All the Latin dances definitely have a lot of hip movement, but what you got to realize is a lot of times people over-exaggerate the hips themselves, and that movement actually initiates from the Latin movement in the knees, which is familiar in dances like Cumbia or Merengue,
Bachata.
Salsa. They all have that natural movement to the legs, and that's where the hip movement initiates from. So you're not just swinging your hips, but that natural movement comes from the shifting of the weight and the shifting of the knees.
If there's anything at all that I could add to that is if you can remember not to initiate with the hips, meaning start with the hip, because that's when we get into trouble. When we want to move and create that movement, don't think about that. Think about stepping and then the hip follows. Step and then the hip follows. And I hope that helps.
The other thing going along with the same body movement, the connection, and the hip movement is make sure that your individual movements don't disrupt your partner. It's just a gentle movement and a rhythm to the music.
Tengo el placer de compartir que va a estar el ensamble de mezcla ese día y vamos a hacer unas presentaciones y van a estar fantásticas. No se las quieren perder.